Hello everybody, it is me with two eyes and welcome back to my channel. I may be undead, but I look alive thanks to makeup, skincare, and hair care. And it is time for another Declutter Saturday. And if I did my math right, we are on episode 10. So I have another set of 10 products. We've got 2 body products, 1 face product, 4 eye products, and 3 lip products today. I'm wearing one of the lip products right now. So let's start with the body products. The first product we have is a one hand washes the other solid scent in Blackberry Sage Tea. I love this scent to death. It's basically exactly what it says. It's a blackberry tea mixed with a little bit of sage. Oh, it still smells good. Oh, thank goodness. I'm gonna put some on right now. So this definitely has a little bit, a teeny weeny bit of that Play-Doh smell. But overall, it is a gorgeous black tea scent with a tinge of that citrusy blackberry and then a very calming sage. It's absolutely amazing. It's super great to wear. I absolutely adore it. I'm gonna keep it. So next we have the Black Violet Body Butter in Momotaro. So as if you remember, my last one of these I did declutter because it was gross and it didn't have a good smell. So this one I have yet to open, which is yay. So we're gonna take a little bit off the top here. So it actually does still have a very nice smell and it still feels very creamy. So it has kind of like a yuzu lime type scent to it. It's very bright, very citrusy, very, very energetic. So this brand does not exist anymore. Same with One Hand Washes the Other. But I think I'm going to keep this and start using this pretty soon because it still has a really nice smell and it still feels really creamy. It's not sticky or anything like that. And it still has that nice, decent smell. If the smell does turn, I will get rid of it. But out of both body products, I am keeping both of them for now. Up next, we have our face product. So this is the Pure Fair Light Palette. I received this in a boxy charm recently. And I'm not sure, I have not even apparently opened this and looked at it. So I'm not sure if I like it or not. It's just very plain, very simple, nothing too exciting. Let's do some swatches and see if it's still applicable to my collection. Alrighty, so here are the swatches. I am kind of like, what the heck? So this first powder, I'm pretty sure is just supposed to be used as a face powder because there's not much to it. It's got a little bit of a shine, but not a ton. But it melts right into my skin, so I'm pretty sure it's just a face powder. The contour is really light, but leans rather yellow, so that kind of worries me. The blush is a very nice, just plain pink blush. And the highlighter is just a really bright, pinky toned highlighter, like a pinky brown highlighter. If I ever go anywhere for work, I think this will be really nice, but overall, it's kind of boring and it doesn't really do much for me. I may use the translucent powder just as a powder, but I'm going to keep it and try and actually use it up just because, like I said, it's just really mundane and kind of boring for me. So yeah, we'll see. Give it a shot, I guess. So to one face product, I am keeping one. So up next we have 4 eye products. We have 1 loose shadow and 3 palettes, but the palettes aren't that large. It's not going to take forever this time. So first we have the Tock Cosmetics Doomsday Clock Shadow. So it's kind of like a pistachio, a warm toned pistachio color, or a warm toned lime if you want to think of it that way. And it's got some blue glitter in it. And today we'll be using the Rougher number 2 brush. So here's what we're looking at. So it's kind of just a plain greenish yellow color with a little bit of blue glitter. There's no shift. There's nothing really to this. I don't really need this in my collection. It's not something that screams like you need to use this. So I'm going to declutter this. So we have our first palette up next. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Holiday 2016 palette. I bought this, I bought this a while ago to try out the eyeshadow formula. And I don't remember if I actually liked it or not, but here is the color story. It's not super exciting. You've got like the nude, the silver, the other nude, the purple pear, the blue, the green, the transition, and the gold. Nothing too exciting. So let's look at some swatches. Here is the palettes. We have the top row here. So we have that first brown, which is kind of not really showing up on the skin too well. It feels really, really soft, but it's crumbly, but it doesn't have a ton. It's very just, you know, that tan, my skin tone. The silver is really bright. Look at that. It's blindingly bright. And that transition color is just a transition, nothing too special, not super patchy or anything. The second row is actually the disappointing row. So you've got like that burgundy brown color, a really, really sheer blue, and then a plummy brown. So these are the satins. They're kind of boring, nothing special. The bottom row that has a really nice bright gold, not as bright as the silver as you can see, but just bright enough that it's impactful. A dark forest green color, which is patchy and very powdery, and same with that reddish purple. The color story is cute, but the quality is kind of meh. I mean, that silver literally will blind somebody, but overall it's just kind of meh. Especially that blue doesn't do anything for me. I think I'm just gonna declutter this palette and call it a day with this one, just because I've used it maybe 10 or 15 times and since I bought it, and it's just not giving me anything anymore. You know, I'm not loving it. So I'm going to declutter this one as well. So up next we have the Tetris Ipsy collaboration. This is the pink palette. I actually, this is my least favorite of the Tetris collection because I'm not a huge pink fan and that color kind of gets me. But let's see if it still makes sense to keep. So here are the swatches. Again, not very great. You've got like the transition, a really bright taupe color, and then that just kind of boring blue with like a, well, it's like a green base with a blue ship, which is actually kind of cute. I'm kind of there for that. Then you've got the basically invisible shade, that pink that I can't stand, and then this like fuchsia, which is kind of patchy. I am going to probably declutter this because I never wear it. I don't reach for it. I forget it exists 90% of the time. And I'm not digging, you know, 1 out of 6 colors when you're not digging it. Or 2 technically, because that non-existent shade. But if you're not digging a good portion of the colors, what's the point, right? So I'll also be decluttering this one. So ironically, I also pulled the green Tetris palette. So this one I actually really like the color story because it's definitely more fall and it's definitely right up my alley. So I do actually enjoy this color story a lot more than the other one. But let's see if the swatches match up to it. I already like this palette way better than the other one. So it's got that really pretty yellow mustard color and then it's got this really neat, I don't know if you can tell, so it's like a peach. Nice. It's like a peach with a pink shift. It's super cute. And you got this really nice golden green peridot color. Then you've got another non-existent color. Then you got this really pretty like champagne. And then you have the blue. The blue is slightly patchy, but it is buildable to a slightly less patchy. I may depot the 2 metallic-y duochromes in this palette and maybe the champagne shadow, but that peridot color is gorgeous, and so is that peachy pink color. The rest I may get rid of, but I think I'm going to attempt to salvage the two duochrome colors here. So for now, I'm going to keep it with the intent to depot it. So out of the eyes, I am decluttering 3 and keeping 1 in the hopes to depot it. So final up, we have the lip products. So we have 2 liquid lipsticks and 1 lip gloss. So let's start with the liquid lip that I am wearing. This is the, I think this is, yep, the NYX Glitter Goals liquid lipstick, and this is an oil spill. It's a really dark blue that's supposed to have like a purpley color to it. Here's what it looks like. See, it almost looks black, which is cool. And here's what it swatches. So it's like a black, but it's not. It's like a really dark blue with like purple glitter and blue glitter in it. So the swatch is really, really prettily, but it wears horribly. In the, 17 minutes that I have been filming, I've had to reapply this 3 times. So it's not great formula wise, and I love this color and I want it to be better formulated, but it like doesn't really, it's very transfery. Like it transfers really easily. It just isn't really a great formula, so I'm going to be decluttering this just because the formula is just kind of gross. The color though, really cute. Up next we have a ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip in Ringleader. This is just a really nice pinky purple plummy pinky plum color. So this color is really, really cute. I think it's great for spring and summer, and it's definitely right up my alley of colors that I wear during that time, with like a really bright blue eye or something similar to like what I'm wearing today. So I'm definitely going to be keeping this and probably using it a ton during the spring and summer. The final product is a Shiro Cosmetics lip gloss that I have not opened yet. It is still shrink wrapped, and it is the Apple to My Pie from their Great British Baking Bake Off collection. Now, as you probably heard me say 100 bajillion times, this company does not exist anymore, though I wish it did. So this is a really pretty, like, caramel color, and it has a caramel apple scent. This is a really pretty, just like light nude gloss. I am kind of obsessed with this. I think this is great for all year round, as well as just to wear whenever, because it's a nude gloss. I think this would look great over a lipstick as well as just on its own. And their formula, it smells really good, is always really fantastic with their glosses. They're moisturizing, they're comfortable, and they work really well. So I'm going to be keeping that as well. So out of all the lip products, I am decluttering 1. And out of the entire Declutter Saturday, I am, let me take a look and just make sure, yep, decluttering 4, which is my goal, which I am super excited about, especially because I just got rid of 2 palettes. Like, that's a, like, what? 2 whole palettes that just did not work with me anymore. And a lipstick that I wish the formula was better. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, but only if you feel like it. I hope you continue to stay safe, stay healthy, and embracing those amazing moments, and I hope you have a great and wonderful day. Goodbye.